Morning, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome to my channel. Happy Wednesday. I hope you all had a good day yesterday. I know I got my reading out a little late yesterday. I hope y'all got to watch to read it, to see the reading, and also the new name change. If you have any comments on that, I'd love to hear it. Today we'll do this reading for Wednesday, November 20th, 2019. Mercury ends retrograde. It goes direct. Today's the last day. So, yay! I hope y'all made it through okay. I know I did, or at least I hope. I tried real hard. Not everything panned out the way I wanted it to, but for the most part, it wasn't too terribly bad. I'm going to call in the angels, archangels, guardian angels, ascended masters, and spirit guides from the pure white light, God, creator, source, universe. Please come in with messages for us today, for the general collective, so that we will be aware of the energies and how to respond appropriately. I'm going to cut the deck one more time and shuffle the deck one more time. I'm going to cut it. Overarching energy today, this reading is the Hermit card. So we're going to go into contemplation, some looking back, looking for some inner wisdom today. Okay, in our present position we have the Page of Wands for a message coming in, or someone dealing with us. We're dealing with a younger fire sign, or we have that energy today. In our hopes and fears is the Two of Wands. I have a path to take. In our helpful position we have the Four of Pentacles. In our challenged position we have the Knight of Wands. And our outcome is the King of Pentacles. So, some fiery action. Also, some grounded action. Bottom of the deck, Three of Wands. Okay. So, the first card out crowning our reading is the Hermit. And the Hermit talks to us about going into contemplation, looking for that guidance from within ourselves, our inner wisdom. In the present position, we have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands can be, like I said, a younger fire sign. Also, someone with a message or an offer. Good news coming in. It could be word of mouth, a letter, a call, a text. It could be work related. This is also fast moving energy. In our hopes and fears position, we have the Two of Wands. Twos represent partnership, or this card would represent a choice. There's two paths there. And then Two of Wands talks to us about projects getting off the ground, the potential for success, moving in the right direction. So maybe our hopes are after our contemplation, and then maybe we'll get a message of good news, and our hopes are that it's going to point us in the right direction. Our fears would be that maybe maybe it won't point us in the right direction. In our helpful position, we have the Four of Pentacles here. Fours represent stability. The Pentacles are earthly things. Four of Pentacles can represent an earth sign or someone with that energy, or we have that energy today. Also, this Four of Pentacles talks about maybe holding on too tight, maybe taking a calculated risk. What are we holding on too tight to? Maybe this outcome after this message, and after taking some counsel from ourselves, our inner thoughts. Our challenge position is the Nine of Wands. So, Wands, another action, fire sign. We've been working hard. And this would be our inner strength. So this comes into play with the Hermit here. We're going to look for inner guidance, and the Nine of Wands talks about our inner strength. We've traveled this long road. So we have all those eight wands behind us. We're holding on to that one last wand. So we need to make that one last push. It's been a long road, and the challenge, I feel, is not to give up. Not to give up on this. This journey that we're on, that we're embarking on. In the outcome position, we have the King of Pentacles. Kings are the doers, right? They're the action guys. They're good providers, successful, reliable, traditional. Talks about our finances. So our outcome will be successful. Maybe it'll be something different than what we're used to. So our hopes and fears would, maybe it'll be more traditional if we're not a traditional type of person. Maybe we need to let go a little bit of maybe we need to let go a little bit of the outcome. We're going to make a good choice. We're going to push through. We do have success in our midst. I'm going to clarify the Hermit card. Spirit, why is the Hermit card here today in our overall energy for this reading? Why did you bring us the Hermit today? Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Page of Cups. So maybe we'll be getting in a a grounded, stable, loving message today. We have 3 pages on the ground, so we'll certainly be seeing a message. Why is that 4 Pentacles here? What are we holding on too tightly to? Queen of Swords came out. Queen of Swords is loving, kind, nurturing, right? But she takes no shit. She's direct. So maybe with the Queen of Swords, maybe we need to, like I said, yep, thank you. We need to loosen up a little bit on the outcome, to make an independent decision. The other card that flew out there was the Queen of Cups. So we have 2 queens clarifying that 4 Pentacles. A little bit different from each other. They're both kind, right? Queens are nurturing too. The Queen of Cups is charming. She's a good listener. You find her working in being in a helpful position. The Queen of Swords is more independent. She's fair. She's logical. So she's got no nonsense, kind of attitude. She has inner strength. So what we're holding on to, maybe in this this loving, nurturing way, but also logically. Clarify the 2 of Wands. Spirit, why is the 2 of Wands in our hopes and fears position today, please? And we have the Page of Swords. Now we have all the pages out on the ground. So certainly we'll be getting in some kind of message. The Page of Swords is very quick. Page of Swords can talk about disappointing news sometimes, or maybe a problem with a child. It can also be, it also talks about being logical. Maybe there's a rumor floating around. Maybe there's a secret. Why is that Page of Swords here? What is that? What is that Page of Swords here for? We have the Temperance card clarified. The Page of Swords and the 2 of Wands. So whatever the hopes and fears are, we need to have patience. Temperance is all about patience. Compromise, balance, healing. So what we're holding on too tight to, maybe, right, the head over heart, the head and heart decision to make with that, with patience, when these messages come into us today. Why do we have the 9 of Swords? The 9 of Wands. I'm sorry, y'all. The 9 of Wands here. Let's clarify this 9 of Wands. Why is the 9 of Wands here for us today? Spirit. in our challenge position. And we have the Two of Pentacles, making a choice. The Five of Swords, changes, maybe there's a hidden agenda. We have to be careful. Maybe somebody's not being honest, and we've pushed through. We still have that last leg to go. The last card that clarified, that came out for this Nine of Wands, is the Hangman. And the Hangman, that's suspended animation, right? He goes into this energy to find understanding, maybe a different perspective, and we'll be looking at this choice when something's illuminated to us, some secret, or maybe there's going to be some deception, and Spirit's telling us we have patience with the Temperance, take the time to understand it, so that we can make that push forward. Why is the King of Pentacles here today? Let's clarify this King of Pentacles. Why is King of Pentacles here in our outcome position today, Spirit? Okay. And we have the Star. Well, okay. Thank you, Spirit. The Star talks about healing. It's Aquarian energy, major arcana. It talks about having hope and optimism for better times ahead of us. That's clarifying the King of Pentacles, who is, right, the traditional person, successful in finances, a good provider, reliable. So we can look forward to this energy, whether it be someone in our environment or this is us ourselves. Great card to have out. One of the best cards in the deck. The Star, the Sun, and I think the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups are probably the best cards to have in the deck. I'd like to ask Spirit for a guidance card from our Mermaids and Dolphins deck, to bring us a message for this, over this whole reading. Spirit, what is the message that you have for us today? Message for us today, Spirit. And okay, it's here. And our card is Mother Healing. As your feelings toward your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. So, if we have someone in our environment, a mother type of figure, or a mother, and we have maybe some issues, some challenges that we need to work through to heal, with patience, and going inside and not holding on too tightly, but making a decision, head and heart decision, head and heart, not head over heart, but head and heart. With patience, these messages that we'll be getting in today, right? We're gonna, the challenge is to, to, to balance what we're working towards, that final push, right? To balance it out. Even if we find out that there's a secret or there's some deception, we'll be able to understand it better. It's because our outcome is the king, this King of Pentacles. You know, it's going to be successful. And the star card clarifies that for us. Thank you, Spirit, for this message. Y'all, I'm so glad that you could be here today. You know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, as usual. Please like, share, subscribe, pop a comment in there. That would be great. I'd love the feedback as to what resonates with you. Again, share this reading. Maybe there's someone that needs to hear these messages, or there's a message in here for somebody, a message or the whole thing, part of it. And I feel so blessed. Thank you so much for taking the time today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Love and light, y'all.